Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to kick off today's session on mastering professional email communication. Today's presentation is titled Mastering Professional Email Communication, with the subtitle Essential Skills for Effective, Respectful, and Culturally Aware Workplace Correspondence. We'll be exploring key strategies to help you craft clear, respectful, and culturally sensitive emails that enhance your professional relationships. So let's get started and discover how to elevate your email skills for a more effective workplace communication. In this slide, we're focusing on learner-oriented objectives and student learning outcomes. The main goal here is mastering professional email communication. Throughout this course, we aim to enhance your workplace interactions and collaboration skills. This will be achieved by teaching you effective email communication techniques that are essential in any professional setting. By the end, you'll be better equipped to navigate diverse professional environments with confidence. We also want to emphasize workplace collaboration enhancement. That means, after completing this course, you'll be able to draft professional emails that convey information clearly and concisely. Maintaining a professional tone is crucial, and you'll learn how to do that consistently. Additionally, understanding and respecting cultural differences in communication will be a key part of your skill set. Moving on to student learning outcomes, the focus is on developing clear, respectful, and effective communication styles. We're also going to cover best practices for cross-cultural communication, which are vital in today's globalized workplace. These skills are not only important, they are essential for working effectively in diverse professional environments. Finally, we'll explore communication styles and best practices. The course is designed to give you the essential skills needed for professional email communication. This includes understanding the fundamental principles of email etiquette and mastering the structural components of a professional email. Overall, the course overview ties everything together, equipping you with the knowledge and skills to communicate professionally and confidently through email. Let's take a closer look at what makes this course so valuable. It combines practical email writing skills with cultural awareness, which is essential in today's diverse professional environment. By integrating these elements, we're equipping participants to handle even the most complex communication scenarios with confidence and professionalism. Understanding cultural nuances helps avoid misunderstandings and promotes inclusivity, preparing learners for a variety of professional settings. This approach isn't just about writing emails, it's about building respectful, effective relationships in the workplace. Email etiquette plays a key role here, as it helps foster mutual respect and understanding among colleagues, creating a harmonious and productive work environment. When we communicate clearly and professionally, it directly improves our job performance by ensuring that messages are understood and collaboration is smooth. In today's interconnected world, mastering email etiquette isn't just a nice-to-have, it's essential for success. It enhances performance and strengthens workplace relationships, helping us navigate the complexities of modern professional environments with confidence. Welcome to Slide 4, where we'll explore mastering professional email communication. Understanding and practicing email etiquette is truly the foundation of effective professional communication. When we follow proper etiquette, our messages become clear, respectful, and purposeful, which helps ensure our intentions are understood. This foundation supports efficient correspondence, no matter the professional setting we're in. Well-crafted emails are essential for building positive relationships in the workplace. They foster better collaboration and understanding among team members, leading to a more productive and harmonious work environment. Adhering to proper email etiquette is vital because it establishes mutual respect among colleagues, clients, and management. It also reduces misunderstandings and promotes clarity, making communications smoother and more effective. So, in essence, email etiquette is a set of guidelines and conventions that help us communicate respectfully, clearly, and efficiently via email. It ensures our emails are professional and courteous, which is crucial for maintaining strong, effective communication across all kinds of professional interactions. Let's talk about the importance of professional emails in the workplace. Mastering how we communicate through email is essential because poorly constructed emails can really damage our relationships with colleagues and clients. When emails are unclear or unprofessional, they can slow down workflow and make collaboration more difficult. Not only that, but such emails can also harm both our personal reputation and the reputation of the organization we represent. Recognizing what makes an email professional is crucial. It helps ensure that our interactions are effective and respectful, fostering a positive and productive environment for everyone. Remember, professional emails are a key role in workplace communication. They help us work more efficiently and make better decisions together. When we send clear, respectful emails, it boosts overall productivity. It makes collaboration smoother and helps keep projects moving forward. But on the flip side, poorly written emails can create confusion or even damage relationships, which ultimately hinders our progress. Another important aspect is how emails influence our organizational image. Well-crafted emails serve as a lasting record of communication, which can impact decision-making and reinforce the organization's credibility. They help build trust with clients and colleagues alike, showcasing professionalism at every level. Finally, let's consider personal reputation. The way we communicate via email reflects on us individually. A well-written, professional email leaves a positive impression, reinforcing our credibility and trustworthiness. So, in essence, mastering professional email communication isn't just about etiquette. It's a vital part of maintaining a strong personal and organizational image. Understanding your audience is absolutely crucial in professional email communication. Cultural background plays a significant role in shaping how we communicate. When we recognize and respect these cultural differences, it helps ensure that our messages are well received. This approach not only improves clarity, but also fosters inclusivity and mutual respect in our professional interactions. Now, adapting your messages to diverse audiences is a key skill, especially in today's multicultural and multifaceted work environments. Being flexible with your communication style helps build stronger connections and better understanding. When you consider these factors, you make sure that your email resonates with the recipient, making your message clearer and more engaging. Understanding the recipient's perspective is fundamental to effective messaging. Effective email writing begins with analyzing who your audience is, their expectations, cultural background, and professional role. By tailoring your tone, content, and level of formality accordingly, you make your communication more impactful. So, always think about who you're addressing and what they need to hear. That's the key to successful professional emails. Let's take a closer look at some key principles of email etiquette that are essential for mastering professional communication. First, appropriateness. It's important to use language and content that are suitable for the specific context and audience. This shows respect and helps ensure that your message aligns with professional standards. Next, timing plays a crucial role. Sending emails at appropriate times can make a big difference in getting prompt responses. Think about time zones and work hours to avoid inconveniencing the recipient. It's all about being considerate of their schedule. Then there's tone. Maintaining a professional and courteous tone throughout your email fosters a positive impression and encourages collaboration. People are more likely to respond positively when they feel respected and understood. Brevity is also important. Keeping your emails concise shows respect for the recipient's time. Focus on the main points and avoid unnecessary details so your message remains clear and impactful. Finally, clarity. Convey your messages in a straightforward and understandable way. When your message is clear, the recipient is more likely to grasp the main point without confusion, which helps prevent miscommunication. By applying these principles, appropriateness, timing, tone, brevity, and clarity, you can enhance your email communication, making it more effective and professional, and supporting the overall goal of mastering professional email etiquette. Now, let's look at the key components of structuring a professional email, starting with the signature. The signature includes the sender's contact information, which is crucial because it provides your professional details and helps establish credibility. A complete signature ensures that the recipient can easily follow up with you if needed, making communications smoother. Next, we have the closing. The closing serves as a courteous way to end your email. It should align with the tone of your message and leave a positive, lasting impression. A polite closing not only wraps up your email professionally, but also reinforces your professionalism as a sender. Moving on to the body of the email. This is where you convey the main message. It needs to be clearly organized and purposeful so that your recipient easily understands your point. A well-structured body greatly enhances the effectiveness of your communication, making your message more impactful. And finally, the greeting. The greeting sets the tone right from the start. It establishes respect and professionalism in your communication. A thoughtful greeting creates a positive first impression, making the recipient more receptive to your message. Lastly, the subject line. This is what captures the essence of your email. A concise and relevant subject line encourages the recipient to open your email promptly. It sets the stage for what's inside and helps ensure your message gets the attention it deserves. Together, these elements, greeting, subject line, body, closing, and signature, form the foundation of effective professional email communication, which aligns perfectly with our overall theme of mastering professional correspondence. Let's talk about writing effective subject lines and why they matter so much in professional email communication. A well-crafted subject line actually helps your email stand out in a crowded inbox, making it more visible to the recipient. It also plays a key role in helping them prioritize their emails, so your message gets the attention it deserves. When your subject line is clear and relevant, it can lead to better communication overall and prompt responses that are timely and efficient. Now, let's consider some benefits of crafting good subject lines. First, avoid vague phrases that can confuse the reader. If the subject isn't clear, your email might be overlooked or misunderstood. Be cautious of misleading subject lines. These can cause delays in responses and hurt trust between you and your colleagues or clients. Precision is essential. Choosing your words carefully helps you maintain clarity and relevance, making sure the recipient instantly understands what your email is about. On the flip side, there are pitfalls to avoid. Clarity is absolutely crucial. Your subject line should clearly state the purpose of your email. Relevance is equally important. The subject line must accurately reflect the content inside. And don't forget about conciseness. Keeping your subject lines brief and direct makes them easier to grasp at a glance and increases the likelihood of your email being opened promptly. So, what are the key characteristics of effective subject lines? They need to grab the recipient's attention right away, serving as a quick preview of the email's importance or urgency. A compelling subject line can determine whether your email gets opened immediately or gets ignored. Ultimately, carefully crafting your subject lines is essential to achieving better communication outcomes and ensuring your message gets the response it deserves. Remember, the importance of a good subject line ties directly into the overall theme of professional communication. It's not just about getting noticed. It's about setting the tone for clear, relevant, and efficient exchanges that support your professional goals. Let's talk about crafting appropriate greetings in professional emails. Starting with informal greetings like, "Hi, first name." These are great for casual interactions. They help set a friendly, positive tone, especially in less formal contexts. But it's important to consider the organizational hierarchy. Knowing the right level of formality ensures your greeting aligns with the situation. When it comes to formal greetings, options like "Dear Mr. Last Name" are appropriate, showing respect and professionalism. Semi-formal greetings, such as "Hello, first name," strike a balance and are suitable for situations where some familiarity exists but professionalism remains key. Remember, greetings are not just about words. They establish the initial tone of your message and demonstrate respect. Choosing the right salutation depends on your relationship with the recipient, the cultural norms, and the hierarchy within the organization. Being mindful of these factors ensures your greeting is both respectful and appropriate to the context. Ultimately, the goal is to set the right tone from the start, aligning your greeting with the message's purpose and the relationship you have with the recipient. Let's talk about developing the email body with clarity and purpose. When we master professional email communication, it really makes a difference. Techniques like clarity and logical structuring can significantly improve how readable your email is. These strategies help your recipients grasp your message quickly so they can respond appropriately and efficiently. Enhancing readability and comprehension is key. Organizing information logically is crucial for this. Using paragraphs or bullet points helps structure your content in a clear way. This allows your recipients to process the information systematically, making everything easier to understand. It's also important to use simple and direct language. This ensures your message is free from ambiguity and accessible to a wider audience. Clear language reduces misunderstandings and makes your communication more effective. Finally, start your email by stating the purpose early. Clearly articulating your main intent right at the beginning helps orient your reader. It sets the tone for the rest of the message and allows recipients to quickly understand what the email is about and what you're asking or informing them. When it comes to professional email communication, one of the most important things to remember is avoiding abrupt or demanding language. This kind of language can easily be misinterpreted and might come across as rude or unprofessional. Instead, maintaining a balanced and respectful tone helps ensure that your message is well received and fosters positive interactions. Using polite and considerate sentence structures is key. These help you express your ideas clearly without sounding harsh or impatient. When your language is thoughtful, it promotes a more positive relationship between you and your recipient. Tone is largely conveyed through your choice of words. Avoiding slang or overly casual expressions is essential. Instead, opt for language that maintains professionalism and aligns with the level of formality appropriate for the situation. Finally, throughout your email, it's crucial to stay courteous and respectful. This not only ensures your message is understood positively, but also reflects your professionalism and character. Remember, courteous communication sets the foundation for effective and respectful exchanges in any professional setting. Now, let's explore how using polite requests and suggestions can really improve our email communication. First, explaining the importance of a request adds clarity and justification. When I include the reasoning behind my request, it helps the recipient understand why I'm asking and makes it easier for them to see the value. This approach also increases the chances of receiving a positive and cooperative response. Next, framing requests as suggestions makes our tone less authoritative and more collaborative. Instead of giving commands, we invite the recipient to participate in the decision-making process, turning what could be seen as a demand into a shared conversation. Using modal verbs like could, would, or might is another key technique. These words soften our requests, making them sound more considerate and less demanding. This small change can significantly reduce resistance and encourage agreement. Finally, maintaining politeness in our requests fosters cooperation and helps preserve goodwill. It creates a positive atmosphere for communication, promoting mutual respect and understanding. Overall, applying these polite strategies not only improves the effectiveness of our emails, but also strengthens our professional relationships. When handling negative or sensitive content in emails, maintaining a calm and neutral tone is absolutely crucial. This approach helps prevent the situation from escalating and allows you to manage difficult topics constructively. By staying composed, you also minimize misunderstandings and are more likely to preserve your professional relationships. Another key point is using empathetic language. When you acknowledge the recipient's perspective, it shows that you understand their feelings and concerns. This is essential for maintaining professionalism and strengthening relationships, especially when discussing sensitive issues. It helps to keep the conversation respectful and constructive, even when the topics are challenging. Finally, communicating difficult messages requires a good dose of diplomacy. It's important to focus on objective facts rather than assigning blame. This strategy keeps the conversation focused on resolving the issue rather than creating conflict. By emphasizing facts and staying neutral, you can handle sensitive topics more effectively, reducing misunderstandings and preventing tensions from rising. Now, let's talk about effective closings and signatures in professional email communication. Thoughtful closings and signatures are key because they reinforce professionalism and help facilitate ongoing communication. When your closing is well crafted, it leaves a positive impression and encourages the recipient to respond or engage further. Remember, professionalism in your emails builds trust and credibility, which is essential in any business relationship. A professional signature is more than just your name at the bottom. It should include your full name, your position, your company, and your contact information. This way, recipients can easily follow up or reach out to you if needed. Providing detailed contact info ensures your communication is effective and seamless. When it comes to ending your emails, choosing the right closing phrase is important. It should match the tone of your message and your relationship with the recipient. Common examples include best regards, sincerely, or thank you. These closings sound professional and courteous, helping to leave a positive final impression. So always remember, a clear, professional signature combined with an appropriate closing phrase helps reinforce your professionalism, supports ongoing communication, and ultimately builds trust with your contacts. Let's talk about the importance of following grammar, spelling, and punctuation standards when mastering professional email communication. Non-native English speakers, in particular, can really benefit from tailored proofreading techniques. For example, reading your email aloud or using digital tools can help catch those subtle errors that might slip past when reading silently. These methods are effective because they help improve the overall quality and clarity of your writing, making sure your message comes across clearly. When it comes to proofreading, pay special attention to punctuation. It's crucial because it helps clarify the meaning of your sentences. Incorrect punctuation can lead to misunderstandings, which we definitely want to avoid. So, mastering punctuation rules is key to enhancing the readability of your emails and ensuring your message is understood as intended. Next, let's emphasize the importance of thorough spelling checks. Spelling mistakes can be embarrassing, and worse, they can damage your credibility as a professional. Using tools or doing manual reviews can help identify and correct those errors before you hit send. Now, moving on to grammar. Common mistakes like subject-verb agreement errors can really confuse your reader. Avoiding these mistakes is essential because proper grammar usage ensures your writing is clear and precise. Finally, remember that error-free writing isn't just about correctness, it's about professionalism. It shows attention to detail and respect for your reader. Errors can undermine your credibility and reduce the impact of your message. So, always take the time to proofread carefully, because the quality of your writing reflects directly on your professionalism. Let's talk about email formatting and readability. One of the most effective ways to make your emails look professional is by utilizing white space effectively. When you leave space around your text, it creates a clean and polished layout that immediately looks more inviting. Plus, it prevents your email from appearing cluttered or overwhelming, which is crucial because people tend to scan emails quickly. Proper use of white space helps your audience understand your message faster and more efficiently. Now, another key aspect is organizing information with bullet points or numbered lists. These tools help break down complex information into digestible pieces. When your readers see key points listed clearly, they can grasp the main ideas at a glance. Using lists is a practical way to present structured, concise content that highlights what truly matters. Short paragraphs are also vital. Long blocks of text can be intimidating and hard to follow. By keeping paragraphs brief, you make your email more accessible and easier to read. It allows your audience to absorb your message without feeling overwhelmed, which boosts overall readability. And finally, proper formatting isn't just about aesthetics. It directly impacts visual clarity and enables quick comprehension. When your content is well organized and easy to navigate, your emails become more effective and professional. Remember, Good formatting is a reflection of your attention to detail and your respect for your reader's time. Managing attachments and links appropriately is a key part of maintaining professionalism in email communication. When we handle these elements well, it shows that we're serious about clear and efficient information exchange. Proper management also helps leave a positive impression and keeps the communication smooth and effective. One of the most important steps is verifying that attachments are virus-free. This is crucial because it protects the recipients from potential security threats. Additionally, ensuring that attachments are compatible with common software makes it easier for everyone to open and use the files without hassle. Using descriptive file names and hyperlink text is also essential. When the names clearly reflect the content or purpose of the files or links, it allows recipients to identify what they are about at a glance. This helps them decide how to proceed and adds a layer of professionalism to your communication. Another key point is referencing attachments and links clearly within the email body. When you explicitly mention what the attachments or links are, it helps your recipients locate the resources easily and understand their relevance. Proper referencing minimizes confusion and makes your message much clearer. Finally, it's important that attachments are relevant to the purpose of your email. Including unnecessary files only creates clutter and can distract from your main message. Carefully selecting only the relevant attachments ensures your communication remains clear and focused. By paying attention to these best practices, we not only protect security and foster clarity, but also demonstrate professionalism in every email we send. Let's talk about mastering professional email communication. Adhering to email etiquette guidelines shows respect and professionalism, which are key to building strong work relationships. When we follow these rules, it promotes productive dialogue and helps us collaborate more effectively. Ultimately, these practices create a positive and efficient work environment for everyone. Now, one important aspect is fostering professionalism by using reply all judiciously. This means being careful not to clutter inboxes with unnecessary replies. We should include only those who truly need to be part of the conversation, which shows respect for others' time and inbox space. Another critical point is addressing all questions or points raised in your email comprehensively. Doing so ensures clarity and reduces the back and forth of follow-up emails. It saves time and makes our communication more effective. And finally, timely replies are essential. Responding promptly to emails helps maintain a smooth communication flow. It also shows that we value the sender's message and are reliable in our responses. Acknowledging receipt of emails quickly builds trust and strengthens professional relationships. All these habits, using reply all wisely, providing complete responses, and replying on time, are fundamental to professional email etiquette and support the overall goal of effective, respectful communication in the workplace. Let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid in professional email communication. One of the most frequent oversights is forgetting to include key recipients or attachments. This can cause delays in communication and reduce overall efficiency. That's why it's so important to double-check that you've included everyone who needs to see the email and all relevant attachments before hitting send. Next, let's look at tone. Using an inappropriate tone can really affect how your message is received. If your tone is too casual, it might come across as unprofessional, but if it's too harsh, it could lead to misunderstandings. Striking the right balance is key to ensuring your message is clear and well received. Another common mistake is writing vague or misleading subject lines. The subject line should clearly and accurately reflect the content of your email. A good subject line helps your recipients understand the purpose right away, making your communication more effective. Finally, frequent email errors can undermine your professionalism and clarity. For instance, overusing exclamation marks can sometimes seem unprofessional or overly casual. Recognizing these pitfalls and taking steps to prevent them will enhance your credibility and ensure your emails support your overall professional image. Let's take a closer look at confidentiality and privacy considerations. in professional email communication. Email content can be permanent and can reach a wide audience, which means that anything you send might stay accessible for a long time and be seen by many. Being mindful of this helps us prevent unintended consequences, like misunderstandings or information leaks. Careful communication is crucial because it helps us preserve trust and maintain our professional reputation. Now, one of the key points is understanding that email content has a broad reach and can be permanent. That's why it's essential to be aware of and comply with our organization's policies and legal regulations. These are put in place to protect both individuals and the organization as a whole. Failing to follow these rules can lead to serious legal issues and damage our reputation. So compliance isn't just a suggestion, it's a requirement. When it comes to handling confidential data, we must be especially cautious. Proper measures should be taken to secure this information and prevent unauthorized access or disclosure. Negligence here can seriously harm the integrity of our organization, so always think about data security. Respecting privacy is also fundamental. This means safeguarding not only the information we send, but also respecting the privacy of our recipients, protecting personal and sensitive details. Ignoring privacy concerns can have serious consequences, both professionally and legally. Finally, we have ethical and legal responsibilities that govern how we communicate via email. These include maintaining confidentiality and respecting privacy at all times. Adhering to these principles isn't just about compliance, it's about building and maintaining trust with colleagues, clients, and partners. So, always keep these considerations in mind to communicate professionally, ethically, and securely. Let's explore how cross-cultural communication in emails plays a vital role in creating an inclusive professional environment. When we tailor our emails to respect different cultural norms, we not only show respect, but also foster a sense of belonging among diverse team members. This approach helps build rapport and mutual understanding, which are essential for effective collaboration. Effective cross-cultural communication isn't just about language, it's about understanding the nuances that come with different backgrounds. For example, some cultures prefer indirectness in requests or feedback. Being sensitive to tone and phrasing in these situations is key to avoiding misunderstandings and ensuring our messages are received positively. Another important aspect is greeting styles. Across cultures, greetings vary significantly. Some expect formal greetings, including titles, while others lean toward casual approaches. Recognizing these differences helps us establish trust and respect right from the start. Furthermore, understanding levels of formality is crucial. In some regions, using formal salutations and titles is standard, whereas others prefer a more relaxed tone. Adapting our communication style accordingly ensures our emails are both respectful and well-received. Ultimately, successful cross-cultural email communication requires us to adapt to various language preferences and cultural norms. By doing so, we prevent misunderstandings, foster inclusiveness, and strengthen relationships in our multicultural workplaces. Remember, tailoring our emails with these considerations in mind not only enhances clarity, but also promotes a harmonious and collaborative environment. Let's talk about how the use of language and vocabulary plays a crucial role in diverse workplaces. When we communicate clearly and inclusively, we help bridge gaps in understanding. This means team members from different backgrounds can work together more seamlessly, fostering a collaborative environment that truly values diversity and inclusion. Focusing on straightforward vocabulary is key to clarity. When our sentences are concise, it's easier for everyone to grasp the message, which supports effective collaboration among diverse teams. Using simple, clear language isn't just about ease, it promotes respect and equity, reinforcing a positive organizational culture that celebrates diversity. In such workplaces, avoiding idiomatic expressions or region-specific terms becomes very important. These can create misunderstandings or barriers, especially when team members have different cultural or educational backgrounds. Instead, using universally understood language helps us communicate effectively and inclusively. And finally, employing clear, jargon-free language is essential, especially when working with a varied audience. It ensures that messages are accessible to everyone, reducing the chances of misinterpretation and making sure that all team members can fully engage in the collaboration process. When it comes to email timing and scheduling, being thoughtful about when you send your messages really reflects your professionalism. It shows respect for the recipient's time and priorities, which can help build stronger relationships. Assessing the urgency of your message is a key step. If it's urgent, immediate delivery might be necessary. But for less urgent matters, scheduling the email to go out at a more appropriate time is often the better choice. Aligning your email dispatch with the recipient's standard work hours can increase the chances of your email being read and responded to promptly. Sending during work hours is generally more effective and makes your communication more efficient. It's also important to consider different time zones. Being aware of where your recipient is located helps prevent your message from arriving during their off hours or holidays. This way, you're respecting their schedule and increasing the likelihood of a timely response. Choosing the optimal time to send emails is really about balancing promptness with respect for personal boundaries. Respecting work-life balance by timing your emails thoughtfully demonstrates professionalism and enhances overall communication. In essence, thoughtful timing isn't just about convenience. It's a strategic part of effective communication that fosters better relationships and improves responsiveness. Let's talk about when to use email versus other communication channels. Instant messaging is great for quick questions or informal exchanges. Think of it as a fast, casual way to get answers without waiting. Phone calls, on the other hand, are better suited for sensitive discussions where tone and nuance really matter. Face-to-face meetings are ideal when you're tackling complex problems that benefit from real-time collaboration and immediate feedback. These channels are particularly effective when you need quick responses, helping to streamline communication and reduce misunderstandings. However, email shines when it comes to formal documentation or sharing detailed information. It's perfect for situations where a written record is important or when the message requires careful wording. But it's worth noting that email isn't the best choice if you need immediate feedback, since responses can take some time. Plus, it respects the recipient's preferences and availability, especially for non-urgent matters, making it a considerate and efficient way to communicate. So, choosing the right channel depends on the urgency, complexity, and formality of your message. It's all about optimizing effectiveness and ensuring clear understanding across your team. Effective email management is crucial for safeguarding our institutional knowledge. When we keep a clear record of our correspondence, we support accountability across the organization. This transparency not only builds trust, but also ensures that everyone is on the same page. Proper management practices help our organization stay reliable and organized. Regularly reviewing and purging emails that are no longer necessary is also important. It keeps our system running smoothly and helps us stay compliant with data retention policies. Plus, it prevents the clutter of outdated or irrelevant information from piling up, making it easier to find what we need. Consistent naming conventions and archiving completed emails in a timely manner are key to avoiding clutter. When we organize emails by project, client, or topic using folders or labels, we can quickly locate important messages. This approach saves us time and reduces the risk of losing critical information. Ultimately, maintaining an organized email system is vital for efficient information retrieval. It ensures that important documents are accessible when needed and supports both our personal productivity and the overall efficiency of our organization. When we master these practices, we're not just managing emails, we're protecting our organizational knowledge and strengthening accountability. Now, let's talk about the role of email in building professional relationships. When we nurture these relationships through email, we lay a solid foundation for ongoing cooperation. This mutual support not only strengthens team dynamics, but also helps foster long-term partnerships. Email is a crucial tool in maintaining these connections over time. Next, emails are a great platform to demonstrate our expertise, attentiveness, and collaboration skills. Showcasing these qualities through well-crafted messages is essential for career growth and for keeping teams cohesive. When we communicate effectively via email, we're able to highlight our abilities and professionalism. Speaking of communication, crafting thoughtful messages is key. This means paying attention to how we construct our emails, responding promptly, and maintaining a respectful tone. These elements leave positive impressions, reinforce our credibility, and demonstrate that we're professional. All of these contribute to creating a strong, positive image in any professional setting. Finally, establishing trust and reliability through consistent and professional email communication is fundamental. When colleagues and clients see us as dependable and trustworthy, it builds confidence. This sense of reliability forms the backbone of strong professional relationships, ensuring smooth and effective collaboration over time. Let's talk about encouraging feedback and constructive dialogue. First, it's important to recognize that dynamic and responsive communication channels are vital for the growth of any organization. When we encourage feedback, we promote adaptability and continuous improvement, which are key to staying competitive and innovative. This approach aligns closely with our long-term success and sustainability goals. Now, supporting organizational growth also means addressing feedback constructively, even if it's critical. Doing so helps us improve problem-solving and strengthens our relationships within the workplace. When we turn challenges into opportunities for growth, we foster a positive and proactive organizational culture. Another crucial aspect is how we handle feedback through email. Structuring our messages to invite questions and suggestions shows that we're open and that we value diverse perspectives. This inclusivity often leads to more innovative and comprehensive solutions because everyone feels heard and respected. It also demonstrates our commitment to leveraging the strengths of a diverse workforce. Encouraging diverse perspectives goes hand in hand with this. When we make clear requests for input and respond with appreciation and respect, we build a culture of trust and engagement. Recognizing contributions encourages more participation and collaboration, which ultimately strengthens our team bonds. Finally, inviting and responding to feedback via email promotes open communication and continuous improvement. It ensures that all voices are heard and valued, creating a platform where ideas can be shared freely and concerns addressed effectively. This openness is fundamental to fostering a healthy, collaborative, and forward-thinking organizational environment. As we wrap up, let's focus on the key takeaways for professional email communication. First, it's essential to be culturally sensitive. Understanding and respecting diverse perspectives helps us build stronger connections and avoid misunderstandings. Clear and inclusive language is equally important. It ensures our messages are accessible and respectful to everyone. Timing is also strategic. Sending the right message at the right time can make a big difference in how it's received. Next, choosing the appropriate medium is crucial. Whether it's email, instant messaging, or other platforms, selecting the right channel enhances our message's effectiveness. And don't forget about organized archiving. Keeping our emails well organized not only makes retrieval easier, but also supports accountability and professionalism. Fostering trust through respect is the cornerstone of all this. When we communicate thoughtfully and consider these elements, we create a foundation of trust and credibility. So, in summary, mastering these aspects, cultural sensitivity, clarity, timing, suitable mediums, and organized archiving, really elevates our professional email communication to a higher standard. Now, onto the references that support the content we've covered in this course. Key sources include Guttykunst's Bridging Differences, which offers valuable insights into effective intergroup communication. Hall's Beyond Culture helps us understand the cultural dimensions that influence our interactions. The Professional Communication Standards Institute provides practical guidelines on workplace email etiquette, which is crucial for professional communication. And Mayer's multimedia learning highlights best practices in digital communication, emphasizing how we can make our messages clearer and more engaging. These credible sources underpin the concepts we've discussed and reinforce the importance of effective communication in diverse professional settings. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about the training content disclaimer. The information we've shared in this training is intended solely for internal educational purposes. It's meant to help you improve your professional email communication skills within our organization. However, it's important to remember that you should always use your own professional judgment when applying what you've learned here. If there's ever any doubt, or if a situation is complex, don't hesitate to consult with the appropriate experts or legal advisors. Also, I want to clarify that this material does not constitute legal advice. We provide it without any warranties about its completeness or whether it's suitable for every specific situation you might encounter. So, while this training is a valuable resource, always approach your email communication thoughtfully, and when necessary, seek additional guidance. This ensures you're representing yourself and our organization professionally and accurately.